Hi guys, it's Patrick Kramer here. How are you? Look at this day today. What an amazing day. So what I'm going to do is go to the other side of the walking track that we did a few weeks back and make the most of this day. So let's go and have a look and see what it's like. As usual, Beach Road is chock-a-block. Check out the traffic behind me. It is packed. Everyone's coming home from work, so everyone's impatient. Yeah, have a look guys. It is absolutely beautiful today, and a whole bunch of kids out there having a good time. I might head into the water, we'll see what it's like. And I think the water will be a little bit cold still, but we'll check it out anyway. So this track is heading in the opposite direction to what we went a few weeks ago, and we're heading towards Mordialloc. But it's a track, it's in the bush, so it's still nice. It's still very similar to that. I can't get over the views. It's absolutely magical at the moment. There's a few people walking around, and yeah, I'm getting tempted to get into that water, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so we're entering the trail here. I won't break my bloody neck. And we're starting off in Mentone at the moment. This is really surreal. Very relaxing. Have a look behind me guys. There's heaps of people on the beach at the moment. It is beautiful. The terrain changes so much, and the feeling of being in a bit of a bush setting is really real up here, and when you're down there you obviously feel like you're in Thailand or something like that. Well, you can imagine. It's really nice. So I think the Life Saving Club have got something happening out there, so we might pop down and have a look, see what they're up to. A bit of training maybe for the kids. And we're so close to the road. I mean, I know you can hear the cars in the background, but it is still, that magic word, relaxing. Gotta watch where I'm walking actually. I nearly tripped over a couple of times at the moment. Oh, I'm sure I'll have to edit that from the clips. See, this is quite nice because you get a bit of respite from the sun. It's nice and shady. Wow, that's really nice. Check out the view out there, guys. A few boats out at the moment. Quite a few people on the beach. It's been cleaned by the looks of things. I'm really glad I'm doing this today. I came home from work. I thought, can't be bothered, and put the aircon on, and I thought, nah, I'll go out. And this is really good. I'm glad I did it. A bit of exercise, and I need it. Well, I've taken a bit of a detour off the track actually. I want to show you the Life Saving Club. There's a deck on top of the Life Saving Club. It's actually the roof of the Life Saving Club, but it's a great vantage point where you can look out and get a great view of the area. See, have a look behind me. You know, it's sensational. A lot of people come up here at night. You know, a lot of people on dates, and they sit here and watch the sunset sometimes. But it's absolutely beautiful. Check it out. Really nice. And the Lifesaving Club has got something going on. We'll head down and have a look and see what they're up to. So let's go. So we're going to go around the Lifesaving Club and walk back up, and then we'll hit the bush trail again. So I think the kids are getting trained down there at the moment. Melbourne can really turn the weather on at times, and it can also turn it off. Yeah, so as you can see behind me, the Lifesaving Club have got a whole bunch of kids out here at the moment, and they're probably doing some drills and some training, and all the parents are out here probably sunbaking, trying to get a good tan. Lucky I was born with it. Sometimes a little bit too brown, but I still have to wear sunblock. It gets really, really hot. But check out the scene. There's definitely a lot of fit looking people down there. Put me to shame. But you know, I'm working on it. It's hard. I enjoy food, which is where I'm going to take you one of these days. Like I said, a few Sri Lankan restaurants, takeaways. Yeah, so we'll do that. And the chocolate factory. Oh, I love chocolate. But check out the scene behind me. It is magic. A lot of families come down here. They you know, buy some fish and chips, and there's not many seagulls around either, so it's quite pleasant. So I'm heading uphill now, bit of a struggle, and we're gonna jump onto the bush track again, as I call it, and get a bit of relief from this sun. It's amazing how hot it becomes, or how hot it gets when you're in the sun for a while. Now, it's about 30 degrees when I left home. So have a look at this. Now, I think I've shown you this before. It's a great barbecue area, picnic area. You can bring your family down, you know, let the kids run riot. And look at the view you get up here. It's sensational. Okay, so we're heading into the jungle again. Let's go. I've got my thongs on. Give it a good idea. Well, this is beautiful, guys. I've got a nice meal waiting for me when I get home, so I'm going to burn off a few calories and stack them back on again, but hey, gotta eat, don't you? But check out the view behind me. It is awesome. Relaxing. Magnificent. Well, it appears I've got the whole track to myself. Doesn't seem to be many people around at the moment, but I guess it's still early. Check out the view behind me there. Awesome, isn't it? Wow, that was close. A bloody dog lounged at me. I don't know if he wanted me to pet him or wanted to take a chunk out of me, but she got him under control, quick, smart, so that's good. I'm quite happy about that. Don't want to be bitten, not especially when I'm having such a good time at the moment. So you can head down to the beach if you follow that track there, but no, we're going to go straight on. Here's a good vantage point. Wow, check that out. I think I'm definitely going to head down to the water soon. It's getting hot, and I don't think I'm going to do the full track, but you know, it's still nice. It's still very pleasant at the moment. So let's carry on and see how far I can go. Scenery, magic. What's really enjoyable, guys, is the wind is not strong. It's there's a nice cool breeze sort of blowing through, which is pleasant, and you know, you don't get all the dust and stuff getting blown on your face. But you know, can't complain too much with the view and the temperature like this, a day like this. It's fantastic. Wow, look at this behind me. Picture postcard stuff, isn't it? It's magic. Oh, this is a great little vantage point up here. Let's have a look. Well, that's really beautiful. I mean, there's quite a few people in the water, so I might head down and check it out, see how cool it is or cold. You never can tell. Oops, nearly lost my footing there. Let's go, let's have a look. Had a bit of a haircut on the weekend. Yeah, got the old lawnmower out, and yeah, the guys did a good job actually. A little bit more than what I normally pay, but you know, I guess you get what you pay for. It's not too bad. Well, let me know. I mean, if you think it's shit, let me know in the comments. There's still people walking around here.
Next winter, I didn't pull out patience.
So we're going to be coming out of the track for a little bit. We've got to deviate out of the track for a little bit, out of the bushwalk. We've got to go through a car park and then connect back on the other side again. So let's go and have a look. Look at that scene behind you. It's magic, isn't it? So we're in the car park at the moment, but it's still right beach, and it's still quite pleasant. So it still adds to the ambience of the place. Not as good as having all the bush around you, but it's still pretty good. But check that rock there behind me. A lot of kids go out there and they jump in, dive in. Got to be a little bit careful. It's a bit rocky in that area, but when the tide comes in, it's fantastic. You know, you get a hell of a lot of kids out there partying and playing and, you know, making a nuisance of themselves. But that's what kids do, huh? There's showers everywhere. These little pods are all through, right through the beachside. And you've got nice facilities here. The toilets, restrooms. Well, I can't resist that water anymore, so I'm definitely heading down and checking out the scene on the beach. Let's see what we can find down there. So let's go down and have a look. Quite a few people here, guys, at the moment. Probably just relaxing after work. Coming down, having a bit of dinner down here. You get a lot of families that come down with their kids. Or let the kids, you know, run around and do what they want to do. But I'm going to hop onto the beach and get into the water itself on the other side of that pier up there. Easily accessible. That's the car park up there. Some of the local talent. Quite a few people are out at the moment. It would have been fantastic to have the day off. Unfortunately, I had to work. Beautiful, really, really good. What's this guy here? I'm in the water, guys, and it is beautiful. It is really soothing. You can feel like I'm on holidays. Very clear too. Usually you get a bit of seaweed, but I think the beaches have all been cleaned. The council runs through every morning and they have a machine that goes through, cleans all the sand, you know, picks up any crap that's lying around. But, you know, look at the view behind me, guys. This is magic. Absolutely loving it. I want to go for a swim, but I've got nowhere to leave any of my gear. And I didn't bring a towel. What a stupid bugger I am, eh? So as you can see up there, that's the bush track. So we're walking, I was walking up there behind me. There's quite a few boats out at the moment. I don't know if you remember, but there was a marina just up the road. Actually, there's one down in Mordialloc and there's one just up in Black Rock here where people can launch their boats. What are these buggers munching on? Usually they piss. Usually the seagulls are a menace. If you're having fish and chips, they target you. Hey, this guy. Hello. How are you? Here's his uncle and auntie. And the rest of the relics. Trying to get away from me. Look at the view going. Fantastic. I've been to Bali and Thailand, and you know, the beaches there are nice. I tell you what guys, you know, we're really lucky in Australia. We've got some really beautiful beaches down here, and this is just the bay. You know, I'm going to go down to a few surf beaches, and you'll see how amazing it is. But you know, look how clean it is. I didn't see the beaches this clean in Bali. I was quite disappointed. But then again, I stayed in Kuta, so I guess it's to be expected. Look how clear that water is. Yeah, the water is extremely clear today. Usually there's some seaweed or something like that, but it's really, really clean. You've got to be careful because there's a few potholes here and there, and we go for a 6. But I hope I can show you some little bait fish that actually swim along the edge of the shoreline, and generally you find them where all the seagulls are because the seagulls attack them. I haven't seen any yet. I'll keep my eyes out, and let's see if we can find something, if we can have some luck. Look at that. There's quite a few people swimming out there at the moment. The tide's coming in. They're everywhere. I know what they're doing. They're waiting for people to come down with their dinner so they can attack them, pester them. They're not shy. Now that's a big fat one there. Looks like he's had quite a few fish and chips. Yep, looks that way. Well, I sort of hummed and hawed when I came home. I thought, you know, I can't be bothered. But I'm really glad I did it. It's beautiful. Nice day. It's a Wednesday, so it breaks up the week. Sensational. Quite a few school kids down here at the moment. There used to be a lot more people closer to the lifesaving club. I suppose it gives them a bit of reassurance if they get into trouble. You know, they can call out for a bit of help. That's the lifesaving club up there. I think these guys are all from the lifesaving club. Probably a lot of teenagers here doing a bit of a circuit. And they're probably lifesavers too. So we're all going to head off in a minute. I hope they don't mind me filming. They look bloody fish, it's really hurt me. They're finished. So I think they're affiliated with the Lifesaving Club and doing a bit of training, which is great. And I think their average age was probably be around 14, 15. It's a whole bunch of kids, you know, great activity. What more can you ask for on a special day like this? Fantastic. There's that bloody catchword again. Fantastic. And it is fantastic. I can't complain. Well, I've worked up a bit of an appetite now, guys. And I've come to the end of my walk. And I think I'm going to head back up into the bush track to get out of this sun, because it's, even though it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it still has a bit of a bite to it. So we'll head up there now. A few people are looking at me, what's this crazy guy doing, walking around with a camera in the water and talking to the camera? But oh well, I don't mind too much. As you can see behind me now, there's a few football clubs that have come down for training. Usually it's the private schools around here that bring their teams down. It's a great place to work out, have a bit of a chill, go for a swim afterwards. So, you know, it's really refreshing, I suppose. There's quite a few people behind me at the moment. Have a look. Now, this section of the beach, dogs are allowed, but only for a certain time in the afternoons, and you know, they're usually on a leash, but if they're on the walkway they have to be on a leash. But you know, they have a good time too. There's a couple of guys here coming up. I hope they don't bite me. So he was stalking me. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. It's just a pleasant day, had to make the most of it. And it's Melbourne, southeast. Fantastic place to live. Now, if you like this content, please subscribe, hit that like button, and I hope to put more stuff up soon. But for the moment, have a great day, be kind to each other, and we'll catch up again soon. So, till next time, signing off. Well, as you can see, guys, it's a bit of a climb back up again, and I'm a bit stuffed. Well, it's a bit of a climb back up top, guys. I'm a bit stuffed now. It's taken a toll on me. So I'm looking forward to going home and hoeing down to that delicious meal that's waiting for me. So we're back to where we started now. Oh, the shade is nice. Really, really nice. So heading home now. I hope you enjoyed that.